We can point out individuals, I mean, one or two, but in terms of fairness, when you look at numbers, would you say that we've given an equitable distribution to that particular region?
There are two things that we must understand. In fact, up to this moment, the president has not made most of the appointment he ought to make in running his government. And look, this is politics.
And this is like the third year into his government.
Yes, and this is politics. You can't, on the issue of appointment, you don't expect the president to appoint people who did not share the vision that brought him to power. And you will agree with me, they too, they will agree. Most of the elites from the southeast refuse to join the APC. In fact, the few of them, like Chris Ngige and Co, they were demonized, you know, as if they are doing something that is not within the confines of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What we are saying, if when you talk of marginalization, you will talk of marginalization whereby there is no equitable distribution of developmental project, not because of appointment. Appointment is purely elitist issue. It is me and you know, that are looking forward to be appointed into one position or the other. My mother, who is back there in my village, does not care who is appointed as a minister because it has no direct effect on her. You know, what concerns her is how many developmental projects, are the roads okay? Is there water? Can she go to hospital, you know, to access health care?
Even in that area,
these are the things.
Even in that area, the people of the southeast still feel marginalized. They cannot point, according to them, to one federal project that, you know, has been started and completed in the region in the last how many years?
Yes, but then if they are talking of the last how many years, then they are talking of the government. They should blame themselves because they are talking of PDP government that really marginalized them. But coming of this government, this issue of Second Niger Bridge, for how long has it we have been talking about it? You know, and all the government, there's a successive government that the Southeast have been supporting. Have they done it? It is only now that we have seen really a sincere effort to see that it is done. The issue of River Niger dredging, was it not started? But when the person, the Southeast supported and they wanted him to come back, he abandoned it. And it is only now that this government wants to continue it.
Let's talk about politics within your party, because people are saying that your party is in disarray. Only recently, we heard right there, just before they came back to us, former chairman of your party, the APC, Chief Bisi Akonde, saying that the ticket of the party is open. The president has not told us that he wants to run, so the ticket of our party is open to anybody who wants to be president. Only recently, over the weekend, we also heard the current chairman saying that as his personal opinion. What precisely is going on within your party?
Nothing. What he said, you see, people are, this is one of the change we promised Nigerians. People expect us to act like the way PDP was acting when they printed only one form for presidential aspirant. No, that is not APC. What APC is saying, one of the change we are bringing is that the president will not impose himself and say he's the only person who is going to contest. And like they said, up to now, the president did not say he's going to contest. But I as a member of APC, would love to see him contesting. And by God's grace, he will contest. And the party cannot stop anybody from participating in the
You would love to see him contest again?
Yes, personally, that is my opinion. I would love to see the president contest again because we need him to continue with what he has started. We need consolidation of the gains made so that we can be able, at least he can be able to put some good foundation.
You're not worried about health concerns?
He's out of that. He's out of that. You can see the president is quite hale and hearty now from the way he's carrying out his duty, and we thank God for that. That is my personal opinion. But on the issue of what Chief Bisi Akonde said, that is really the position of the party. The president did not say he's going to contest.
So why did the party chairman say that is his personal opinion, not the position of the party?
Oh, sorry. What I mean by the position of the party, I'm not saying the official position of the party. APC promised change. And the change we are bringing is doing things in the right way, in a democratic manner. What PDP was doing is to give incumbent right of first refusal. But what we are saying, this is democracy. Anybody is free to say he's contesting. But it is left for the members of the APC to choose who is best. And I can bet you, I can put my life on this, that today, if we are going to primary election, President Buhari will hands down beat any other candidate who is coming out to contest.
3 years into your party's, stay in government, not one convention has been held. What do you think is responsible for that? What is your party afraid of?
No, nothing.
Because people talk about how there are different factions within the party, and even how major leaders. Only recently we heard, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar coming to say that he's never been consulted on any major decisions that this particular government is taking.
Well, for him, I think His Excellency Atiku Abubakar is somebody that I really hold in high esteem, and he may have his reason for saying that, and I really, in my own thinking, in my own, way of doing things, I cannot join issues with the leaders of the party at that level. Is somebody highly respected in
But are you
party.
not worried about coherence amongst the leaders of the party?
Look,
if they're not reading from the same script, shouldn't that give you, a member of the party,
you don't expect
source for concern?
You don't expect all the people. You have congregation of people from different, political inclination coming together, and you think that they all act in the same way. Even in advanced democracies, take US for instance, you have never had a situation where you say the Democrat or the Republican are coming to speak in the same way. It's not possible. It's not possible. We are not expected to act in the same way. We don't think in the same way. So definitely here and there, some people may have contrary opinion. But that does not mean there is no unity in the party.
So quickly now, if you can wrap this up in less than 1 minute, what would you then say to Nigerians who are saying that the APC has disappointed them in terms of how it has carried out its duties?
What I want Nigerians is that they have to let them reflect from where we were. Let them remember what was Nigeria in 2015. That is pre-Buhari's era. During Jonathan, there was a war everywhere in south and northeast. Upheavals here and there, economic disarray. Nobody knows where we are heading to. You can't even go out from here to reach Kado, for instance, without thinking that there might be a bomb here and there. The security situation has improved in this country, and with the revelation, with the kind of money that is being recovered from those who participated in the PDP government, you will say that we have made a lot of progress there. But we are not saying we have done perfectly well on everything. We are humans. The president is human. His team are humans. We definitely here and there are things that has not been done the way they're supposed to do. But when on the scale, when you put it on the scale, the pendulum will tilt toward the side of the right thing that has been done, more than that, what we have not done. And by the grace of God, the APC government will do much better before the end of this term and when we get a second term in office.
So, Mr. Musa, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on
I really
Sunrise
appreciate
Daily.
it.